Genshin Impact has changed a lot over the years, and it's way better now than it was at launch. For the 4th anniversary, they added a huge new region where you can turn into dinosaurs, and the new characters have traversal abilities now. So there is a lot to go over, and it's really the best time to jump in, as Genshin is giving amazing characters away for free. And Epic Games, who are sponsoring this video, also got a really nice free item bundle that you totally want to check out via the special link in the video description. But real quick, for if you're unfamiliar with the game, just like other massive open world titles, Genshin Impact has many activities, puzzles, unique questlines, and bosses for you to take on. The twist is that you explore these lands with a party of 4 characters, each with their own unique set of abilities. The 7 elements also play a big role in combat, so swapping between your characters is crucial to set up elemental combos for some devastating effects. And the map just got expanded with the brand new Natlan region, which introduces a very unique new feature that makes discovering this new part of the world a ton of fun. Thanks to a process called indwelling, you can basically take the form of different creatures in the region, with the first one you find being the rock-digging Tepetlosaurs. These can tunnel underground or straight up walls, allowing you to scale mountains very quickly. But even cooler are the 2-legged Yumkasaurs, who can use their tongue as a grappling hook to quickly traverse the land. They can also use their tongue to grab a particular type of fruit and then fire it like an explosive, so they are a very useful form for combat too if you spot some of those fruits lying around. And finally, the Koholosaur is a natural swimmer and allows you to speed through bodies of water, which are unsurprisingly very frequent in their natural habitat. You'll use these for special challenges in the open world that reward you with useful items. But regardless of what region you're visiting, there is a ton to do in Genshin Impact. Each land in Teyvat has its own story, and the main quest, or archon quest as the game calls it, introduces you to an area's culture, characters, and problems. But you can also choose to freely explore a region, as there are many treasures just lying around or waiting to be unlocked by completing a puzzle or combat encounter. If you're up for a bigger challenge, there are a ton of bosses spread throughout the map, which can be refought at any time if you so desire. Plus you have dungeons and combat challenges that can be replayed too, side quests and character stories, daily commissions, leyline encounters, so safe to say you're not going to run out of stuff to do. And even simple exploration will be pretty rewarding, as you'll find cooking supplies to craft healing meals or other materials used in crafting weapons or upgrading your characters. Most of your activities also reward you with primo gems, which are a resource you use to unlock additional characters. But this new update actually gives you an amazing new character for free as part of the main quest for the new region. The adorable Geo user Kachina wields a spear and also uses a special contraption called the Turbo Whirly in battle. Pressing the button summons the Whirly, after which it will pound the ground in its designated area, dealing AoE Geo damage. But if you hold the button, Kachina can actually ride this little machine and jump around to cause those same damaging shockwaves wherever she lands. It's a really fun playstyle, and what makes Kachina even more fun is the fact that you can also use the Turbo Whirly for traversal. While it certainly has decent speed, its best feature is the ability to climb straight up walls, allowing you to gain altitude much quicker than regular climbing. While inside the Whirly, Kachina will consume her Night Soul Blessing first, which is the meter that appears next to her. Once that is empty, it begins to drain Phlogiston, which is the meter above your health bar that's unique to this new region. You can refill it in various ways, the most common of which are these fire crystals that you can activate to release a regenerative burst. This mechanic also comes into play with another new character called Mualani, who you'll get to try out in some of the main story missions too. She is such a fun character to play, riding a shark surfboard that marks enemies it comes into contact with, allowing you to unleash a devastating special attack after marking a target 3 times. She can also fire a homing shark rocket, so a really powerful hydro DPS to add to your team. And of course, you get to use the surfboard for traversal too. By the way, if you enjoyed the video so far, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. Now, I was lucky enough to get Mualani while she was available, but right now, you can try your luck with wishes to get the Agile Warrior Kinich to join your team. Like the Yumkasaurs, he has access to a grappling hook mechanic, but you can also hit enemies with it and gracefully circle around them. This allows Kinich, who normally uses a great sword, to fire ranged projectiles and charge up a powerful skill spiker cannon. He can also summon his 8-bit dragon companion Ajal to the field, which is such a cool skill to look at. Thanks to the ton of free rewards from the anniversary event, event, you should be able to get a lot of wishes to try and get some of these new characters. And in case you don't know, don't be disappointed when you get Kachina again, even though you can already claim the character for free. If you get her again in a wish, you unlock a constellation, which is a passive buff that makes the character even more powerful. And while those free wishes are definitely a nice reward, the best anniversary gift has to be a choice of a free 5-star character, which is available until October 8th. There are 7 to pick from, 1 for each element, but you can only claim 1. I can definitely recommend Jean, a wind support character who has a massive AoE healing field as one of her abilities. She can also suspend enemies in mid-air with her charged heavy attack, so she's an amazing crowd control character too. But you can of course check and see if you prefer another character for your roster instead. And good to know, by the way, is that this 5-star giveaway is something that will be happening every year from now on, so you might already want to mark the next one in your calendar. Whatever 5-star you pick will definitely be a great asset to your team, and if you're just getting started, they will help you breeze through the game's opening hours and head to Natlan in no time. Because there are a couple of requirements you need to meet before you can head to this new part of the map, although you're absolutely not expected to play through all the other regions first. In fact, the only unlock requirement tied to a region is that you have to complete the Archon quest in Liyue, which is only the 2nd region in the game. So that is still relatively early, and if you haven't done so, doing this quest will also help you work towards the 2nd requirement, which is reaching adventure rank 28. Think of this as your account level, with basically every quest and activity you do contributing experience to your rank. Once you've done both of those, you can immediately access the prerequisite quest for the Natlan region through the events section of the menu. And while I normally don't recommend you rush things, it is smart to give this new Archon quest some priority, because next to unlocking Kachina, if you complete the quest before October 8th, you'll receive an additional 500 Primo Gems on top of the quest rewards. Like I mentioned earlier, Primo Gems help you expand your party roster, as they're used to purchase wishes so you can try and pull for new characters and powerful weapons. And while the game is out on PlayStation and mobile with crossplay and cross progression, you totally want to download it on PC through the Epic Game Store. By using the code EPICGENSHIN2024 in-game, you'll get a free bundle of useful items that will help you level your characters and weapons and provide some useful healing when you're out exploring. Make sure you do so before October 9th, otherwise the code won't work anymore. Any purchase you make through the Epic Game Store also adds 5% back to your account wallet, and that includes in-game transactions for Genshin Impact. You can check it out via the link in the video description, subscribe for more videos like this, and leave a like if you enjoyed this one. You can also watch another video by clicking on the screen, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!